So I have a student asking from within the group chat, Mike, which NBMEs are most predictive and which ones should be taken closest to the exam? Look, I don't carry the entitlement that all of you guys have seen my prior content. I've discussed this concept repeatedly. The importance of doing the NBMEs prior to the exam, memorizing NBMEs 20 through 30 for step one. Yes, 25 through 30 are online, but you are going to memorize NBMEs 20 through 30 for step one. For step two, you're going to memorize NBMEs 6 through 11. Yes, 9 through 11 are online, but you're going to memorize 6 through 11, as well as the NBME subject-specific forms, the clinical mastery series forms. I've discussed how the repeats are all over the real deal. Okay, the questions are exactly the same. This is not speculative, it's not subjective, it's not my opinion. Objectively, the questions are exactly the same, the repeats are everywhere. If you memorize NBME forms offline 1 through 19, you're going to see repeats all over 20 through 30. You memorize 20 through 30, you're going to see repeats all over the real deal. Okay? Now, just as an example, the anatomy questions for my step one a decade ago are the same anatomy questions on NBME 24 offline now. Why the fuck that's the case? No idea, but that's just what it is, okay? And that's just one example of how the repeats are everywhere. Now, you say which order should they be taken in? It doesn't matter, okay? The NBMEs are released as sets or clusters. So 25 through 30 were released together. I believe it was 18 through 24 that were released together. So whether you want to go 25 through 30 or backwards 30 to 25, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? But just logically, why wouldn't we move in ascending order? So in terms of when you're going to sit them relative to your exam, that's never cookie cutter for every student. But in general, you're going to sit them in the final month, okay? In terms of like the exact, like whether you're going to sit which form on which day, that requires discussion, custom for every student. But as a general umbrella statement for you guys watching this, as I've discussed, 20 through 30 prior to your step one, and for step two, 6 through 11 in the clinical mastery series. You want the greatest score augmentation possible? Memorize the fucking NBME questions, okay? That's the real exam, not UWorld. We love UWorld, OMG. Okay, you guys are going to do the QBank, you're going to do your UWorld self-assessments. That's fine. But just remember, it's the NBME questions. Those are the real deal, okay? The actual USMLE. I'm going to continue making more content. You know the deal. If you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate your time. That's it.